Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel and welcome to a daily energy check. I'll be quick with this reading, so I'll dive right in, and as usual we will start with an oracle message. So today is going to be the quantum oracle, and let's see what we have for each of the twin collectives. At the end I will pull messages in love today with the love oracle. This will be useful regardless of whether you're with your twin or not. You have somebody else in your life, soulmate that you're building a relationship with, or maybe you're single and just looking to get some guidance in love in general, like what is the next step or what to keep in mind. And yeah, I'll give you that message you're looking for. And of course, if you enjoy what I'm doing, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Alrighty, with all that said, look at that. We're starting with an optimism for the feminines. It's the consciousness series, yeah, and we're being reminded, even more so this week, and I'll keep talking about how big this week is because of Mercury retrograde, super full moon, lunar eclipse, a few other transits that are currently already in play. It is pretty intense, let's just put it that way. And by the way, I will start doing more specific readings thematic to those events starting tomorrow. So if you're new, please subscribe so you don't miss anything. Optimism is very, very important. And I'm not just saying like pretend like nothing bad is happening. That's the worst thing to do doing it. But it is more about acceptance that this is part of the divine plan. This is supposed to be on my path, or, even if it's something negative or you're feeling sad, it's like it's part of it. It's like that yin yang journey, right? And in order to appreciate the light, we need sometimes to sit in a little bit of shadow mode, right? Or even if it's coming from somebody else and somebody hurt your feelings, right? You can also meet them there and have compassion. Because hurt people. But more than anything, have optimism for your own future, your own path. For masculines, we see peace. How beautiful is that card? I've never seen it before, and it's just gorgeous. Love it. Yeah, I think this pretty much sums it up. Just immediately remember the Kung Fu Panda cartoons where Master Shifu was saying, inner peace. Like it's the ultimate goal, right? Clarity comes when you're at peace. It's a lot easier to make decisions when you're at peace, but it's not easy to get to that inner peace, not for all of us, not without a cultivated practice. So if you don't have one, masculines, please ask for a sign or for information to find it for yourself. Meditation is an obvious choice. It doesn't have to be. Whatever speaks to you, maybe it's nature, being in nature, connecting with it, just in the present moment. That's the most important part of it. Or arts and creativity, or being with your loved ones and sharing those special moments. Whatever it is, ideally find it without involvement of other people, because you don't want to be your peace to be dependent on someone else. But I'm just saying, like, there could be other ideas, right? Maybe it's the sport that you do, or some kind of hobby. Maybe it's a DIY project you like to work on at the garage or something, maybe it's driving for a few hours, something, it can be different, but it's important to know what it is so that you can get to the tool when you need it. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. Yeah, that's how a lot of us are feeling, there is uncertainty, and it's like almost like I'm not even in control of my thoughts, of my mind these days, right? It just escapes me at some point. Seems like I got it, and then poof, and my mind goes completely different way, or I'm becoming so emotional I have no idea what to do with it. Justice. Yeah, we need some more balance. We need to also, when we are in a situation with a different person, the best way is, of course, to see it through their eyes as well, and to show some compassion, right? To show some kindness, some understanding, or at least to open up to hearing their story. And that will make this balancing easier. Feminine, your energy today is Three of Swords, clarified by 7. Look at all the swords. Wow. And I mean, these are not great cards, as a lot of you know. And together they come to 10 of Swords. But to me, like, it immediately, like, I see 10 of Swords here. Like, pain on multiple levels. Pain because, yeah, somebody hurt you deeply. But also because of the stories you've been telling yourself. And I know it sounds harsh, especially when you are in pain, right? And 10 of Swords is like that ultimate point of like, this is the worst that could happen, or, you know, this is like the lowest that I've been. But what it also means is, when I'm saying that this is you telling yourself stories, and that could add to the hurt, then a few things come to mind. First, we don't usually remember things exactly as they are. We don't even perceive them exactly as they are. And with time, we come up with variations of that story. So it actually, a lot of times, it doesn't even reflect what actually happened. Second of all, avoid making assumptions if you don't have full story. Don't make assumptions because that person did A, B, and C, they hate you, or they wanted to hurt you, or whatever it is. You don't know that. You don't know what was going on there. If it's possible and if it's important, find out, talk to that person. If not, leave it at peace and find that peace and optimism for the future. Don't soak in that story, right? And it can also be a story even in the present moment of, like, you know, stories like, I have no choice. I need to, you know, to go through this. Like, I'm kind of stuck in this situation, in this place with this person, you know, fill in the blank. The victim mentality, essentially, right? It's interesting because sometimes Seven of Swords is other people deceiving you, but here I'm hearing that you are that person. You're doing it to yourself. And if you're not into BDSM, then maybe don't go there, you know? Oh boy. For masculine, so see Three of Pentacles. A lot happier 3. I like these 3s. This is beautiful. Clarified by Page of Wands. Yeah, so the Three of Pentacles, especially in this deck, I started talking about nature right at the beginning. Like, to me, it has to do a lot with nature. Like, Three of Pentacles is about collaboration. It's about teamwork. And then with this card, I always see this as collaboration with nature. It doesn't have to be like, it can be like natural forces, let's put it that way. It could be with the elements, you know, the fire, the water. It doesn't have to be like, you know, plants or animals. But of course, by all means, if that speaks to you. It can even be, you don't have to go anywhere. It can be your pet. It's sitting next to you on a couch, right? But this will do it for you to kind of see what you can create with them, right? How the two of you, or you and that natural setting that you're in, are one ecosystem. How you support each other, right? See it from that. Even this guy, look at it, I just realized he's in nature, right? Like, this is a forest. He's listening to the birds chirping. Like, can you imagine yourself in this place? Can you do that, please? That will be very helpful and will give you some new ideas, some new inspiration for what's next. Where do I go from here? Then we have, it's additional question, we have Six of Swords, clarified by Justice. Very interesting Six of Swords interpretation, I would say. But what it tells me is that, you know, comfort is and safety is a relative thing, right? Like, she's in the cloud, but she finds a way to feel comfortable there, to feel like this is home. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I feel like there will be some moments of truth, moments of insight this week for the twins, maybe even today, where you will see, like, I've actually, how good I've got it, or I never knew it, but actually whatever I said to myself I was looking for, I've already found it. I found my mission and purpose, or I found my best friend, or I found my best place to live, right? found, I don't know, my personal style. It could be anything. So maybe just reframing, or even just opening up to the energy and listening, tuning into your heart space to see what's real, what's not, what is in alignment, what isn't. And more than anything, Six of Swords to me is an inner peace card. What do the feminines need to know about this? We have Page of Cups, clarified by King of Wands. This Page of Cups is a little bored. It's like, don't have much to play with, not much to work with. It is a little bit of lack mentality, I see. But to me, it also says that you can definitely turn it around, right? Like, if you don't, like, a lot of times when you talk about the Cups energy in these readings, it is about what you receive from your twin. And it looks like it feels like it, there's not a lot going on right now. Or maybe there's hardly any communication and you feel like you'd like more, like this is not enough. If this is the case, again, accept it, find your peace with it, and focus on something else. Focus on your passion project. Focus on maybe getting some new information into your space, learning something. It doesn't have to be information, it can be new skill, a new craft maybe, right? See how you can inspire yourself and or how you can inspire other people. Maybe do an inspirational talk on social media about something that you are passionate about, and see how your eyes light up while you're doing it, because you will be able to see yourself. And then see how excited people are to hear what you have to say. And that melancholic Page of Cups kind of energy is gonna go away. And look at that. Masculines have Queen of Cups and the Lovers, and they had the Lovers last time in the reading. Wow. So yeah, it's kind of on the nose, but for the masculines, they understand that their peace, their home is their feminine, right? Like that's the ultimate, whatever, it doesn't matter how to put this. It doesn't matter where you live, like what town, which country, what kind of dwelling it is. But when you're together, masculines feel like they're home, like they found their inner peace. And without the feminine, they can make themselves comfortable, they can make themselves content and even happy to some extent. But it's never gonna feel like home, it's not gonna be as peaceful. It's like, you know, when you already know what that perfect feeling is, right? When it's like this euphoria, this cloud that you can float on, then you just can't unsee it and you can't pretend like you've never experienced it. Now that image is with you, that's standard, and nothing else comes close. Love messages for Divine Feminines watching. Clock, time, takes time, cycles, time to heal. And talking. Message arrives. Time to get a message. Yeah, Page of Cups, by the way, could be a message. So what I'm getting was this: if you are hearing like a text message from your DM asking how you've been, or just saying something like thinking of you today, you know, something small, and at first it'd be like, I don't know, like what does it even mean, right? Like it's not much. It doesn't sound like they're in love, or you know, they really care about, or whatever, right? But find a way to appreciate what it is. Like right now, this is exactly what it's supposed to be. And again, don't make assumptions, because there's a good chance that in the masculine world, there's so much going on that this is like the best and most important message they were able to send, right? And right now, like, it means everything to them. Or maybe they'll say something like, I saw you in my dream tonight. And you'll be like, and? Like, what kind of dream? Like, what does it even mean? It could mean different things, right? Dreams can be different, but appreciate it. And, you know, acknowledge it somehow, even if it's just an emoji and you don't feel like talking. And see, especially if you've had some unresolved issues with your DM, how this could contribute to the healing of that story. Healing for you, I mean. Not healing of the story. What do the masculines need to know? What is their message in love? Mirror. introspection. Yeah, with the retrogrades, we are getting into the introspection stage. Enlightening, sudden change, shocking news. This is like the tower moment. There's something that's gonna happen, and like, to me, I know it's a tower moment, but to me it's part of this judgment energy. Something that's gonna strike divine masculines in their love life. You know, maybe the person that they thought they had a good relationship with would just leave one day, just like slam the door and never come back again. Or, you know, maybe they thought that they were on good terms with the DF, and then DF will be like, hey, you haven't showed up in 3 months, and now you're just like casually saying, hello, how are you? Like, what the F is that? No, we're not good, right? And it's just like, oof. So, you know, a lot of times it's something that's like, the shocking part is that it doesn't go with your expectations. Of course, it can be the other way around. Like, you are messaging, like DM is messaging their DF, and it's like, hey, I've been thinking about you, or I had a dream about you, and they're like, oh my god, they're just gonna be so mad. And then DF is like, oh, this is so sweet, I'm glad, or something like that. And it's like, whoa. But what's important is that in this striking reality, masculines should see how it reflects, you know, as within, so without. How it reflects the work that they've done, or the lack of that work. Have you been, masculines, have you been blaming someone for your troubles? Or have you actually been looking at your fears and insecurities and doing some inner work? Whatever that is, this lightning is gonna mirror how it's been. That's gonna be like the test, you know, but you're not even taking it. It's like you've already done what you could, you know, but this is just gonna show you if you've been naughty or nice, so to speak, right? And this is, if it turns out to be bad, quote unquote, it's all relative. First of all, remember that all the experiences we have give you insight that's important on your path. And secondly, it's so that you can see how connected things are and how you're creating your own reality. In this case, based on what happened recently, or maybe how you acted the last time, you know, you spoke in this relationship, this is what you get. As simple as that. But it also means that you can change it around in the future, or you can change it, or you can do things differently with the new person if this person already walked away, right? So see it that way, treat it that way. I hope this was good for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, let me know what you think and what you'd like to see more of on this channel. Until next time.